What's going on, guys? We are Tottenham TV here, back again for some breaking news. And it's not the breaking news I think most of us would have wanted to hear going into the weekend, but we do have some updated news to report on the Antonio Conte situation. And as we all feared by just, thinking with our heads a bit, this might happen, it seems to be the case that Antonio Conte now... Apparently, the deal is on the brink of collapse, according to DiMarzio,
best, but you don't succeed.
DiMarzio has given an update on the Antonio.
DiMarzio is ruined my life.
DiMarzio is a very, very reliable journalist out in Italy.
I hate him so much right now.
Obviously has been following the story between Antonio Conte to Tottenham. Ali Gold said yesterday that the deal is very...
Ali Gold's lying to us.
We got Here Gold yesterday. He said it was on the brink of happening, and unless something really shocking happens, Conte will be the next Spurs manager.
Alistair Bronze.
Alistair Copper will be nearly soon. But DiMarzio has said, as of in the last 20 minutes of recording this, said Conte has more and more doubts about the Tottenham job. The coach is reflecting a lot about moving to Spurs, and at the moment he is more likely to say no to Tottenham.
Stop showing him videos of Sissoko and Winks.
I told you we should not have let Conte time to mull over this.
Literally.
The more he thinks about it, obviously the more he's going to reject it. Apparently now Conte is unlikely to accept the Tottenham job over more increasing doubts over the Tottenham squad. Apparently the doubts are mainly linked to the potential lack of competitiveness of the squad in view of this season and the next season. And also he fears that the gap compared to the top teams in the Premier League is far too big to bridge.
Surely he'd
Conte
know that,
is a
though.
manager who really likes to compete now, and that is the big sticking point apparently.
So who do we get instead?
Apparently, as things stand, according to DiMarzio, who is one of the most reliable journalists when it comes to especially Italian things, Conte is now very likely to say no to the Spurs offer, and that's big breaking news, and that is a body blow. That is a body blow if that remains to be true.
No Poch, no Conte. We actually have Poch and Conte in the palm of our hands, and they're both going to slip.
Look, he hasn't said. It's important to know he hasn't said no. It's only one publication right now.
Daniel Levy's got his phone on Do Not Disturb.
Definitely. I'm just saying he definitely hasn't said no right now just yet. He's still, according to Sky, he's going to make his final decision on Monday, so he's mulling over the decision. But
welcome to the O2 messaging service.
I'm hoping that's all he hears over the weekend. But that is DiMarzio's latest update about whether Conte is likely to accept the Tottenham job, which everyone was saying yes yesterday, but now it seems like there's more and more doubts.
Club up in 24 hours, this would be it.
And with Ali Gold saying yesterday the Pochettino door is closed.
We had people saying it's because there's the season tickets, and maybe they were right all along.
That was always the fear that there's all leading up to, because yesterday was season ticket renewal day, and obviously all the rumours yesterday was Conte was nailed on. It was going to happen, virtually a done deal. Sky Talk Sport saying the deal was done. Even this morning, Football London saying announcement was imminent. The deal was done, but now we're hearing there's a lot more doubts than were first anticipated, and now Conte's having too many doubts about how Tottenham could compete next season. And from what I gather from this news, it's not so much that he has doubts about our current squad. Well, yes, clearly he has doubts about our current squad. No, it's more about the doubts about how he could improve it, because clearly he's had those conversations with Levy, and clearly Levy hasn't reassured him that he's going to get sufficient funds to improve the squad in the summer, to get what he needs to have done to get where we need to improve. And that is the biggest worry for me. That's where Conte's head's at.
What do you think if Conte was to change his mind and take the job? What do you think needs to change now? What do you think he wants to hear?
Well, yeah, on the flip side to that news, Fabio Paratici, according to reports in Italy, is ready to accept the job, and his number one mission after he accepts the job is to convince Conte to come to Tottenham, because Conte has a lot of doubts about joining Spurs.
Late. This is now dragging on and on and on. This manager has a managerial search lasted this long for any other club?
No.
Can you think of a situation? Because I can't.
No, definitely not. This is the longest I think anyone's gone without a manager for in a long time. So I mean, it's dragging on. There's a reason why we're struggling to find
Nobody wants
attractive
the job
oppositions.
for a start.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And the people that do want a job just aren't very good managers.
Yep. That's absolutely true. And that is really.
You've got Conte in the palm of your hand, and he's about to turn you up.
Look, if we want Conte, we can have him. Unfortunately, what it seems is that we're not convinced.
When you offer him more money, you just got to do what you can.
It's not about how much offer. Look, it's not about how much money we're offering Conte. Clearly, I think Conte's happy with the contract we're offering him. It's about the circumstances of him being a manager.
No, I meant offer him more money to spend.
And that's where we're failing. That's where we failed the other managers. Conte's looking at the situation. He's probably thinking,
"This is it for Levy.
The squad ain't good enough to compete."
This is it for Levy, isn't it?
He's thinking the squad ain't good enough competing. Look, if I'm looking at the squad and I think I need this, this, and this, are you going to provide me that? And clearly, Levy hasn't assured him that he will. And that's the biggest worry for me. And that's why it looks like this deal is about to fall through. And that's so worrying. It's worrying that Conte is on a free. He's one of the best managers in Europe. We've got a free run at him. No one else needs a manager. No one else is in for him. So he's got nowhere else to go. So if he's really not convinced that Tottenham is a good, ambitious job for him, that is so telling for me. It's so telling about where we are and what he's offering. His neck is on the line
here, Daniel Levy.
Absolutely.
Doesn't get this done. Grealish and because if the Grealish, remember when he nearly got Grealish and he nearly got all these other players. This is not. That's nothing compared to if Conte doesn't join us, goes somewhere else and wins a title. How does that make us look?
Like a bunch of amateurs who aren't ambitious. And that's what it looks like to me. It looks like Conte doesn't see the ambition that in Tottenham. Pretty much Conte sees what every Spurs fan sees in ENIC. And that's why, to be fair, look, we all said at the beginning of this whole saga that it makes no sense for Conte to be even being thinking about this deal. No, considering all logic, we said this, all logic points to him, points to him not doing well, not like this falling apart in the end. It's ending badly for everyone.
It's ending badly within a day.
And that's the scenario it looks like. Sorry, so look, as things stand, nothing is set in stone. But the latest update we're getting is he's now more likely to say no than yes, which is definitely different to what we were hearing yesterday.
Antonio Conte, he does have a brain and he's realised I've got better things than to go
and where that leaves us is I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure where that leaves us, where that leaves Levy in the manager search. We are in deep shit. We're in trouble. And we thought Conte could maybe be someone to steer the ship back in the right direction. But even him is looking at the proposal and he's thinking, mate, this ain't for me. You're not ambitious enough. You're not going to be able to provide me with the tools I need to do the job effectively. And that's that's where the other managers have thought differently and unfortunately been undone. And Conte's looking at it and thinking, I don't fancy this because you're not ambitious. You're not matching my ambition. And it was clear before even these talks happened that probably would be the case. We all thought with all the talk of him joining that maybe Spurs are looking in a different direction. But as things stand, apparently it's not looking likely, which is a massive blow.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to add to that other than this is now or never. This is the chance to, we said it before, make that statement and bring in a proper manager or stick with what we are, a Conference League side.
Well, that is that when it comes to the breaking news, Antonio Conte. There is a bit more breaking news within the last 5 minutes, but they're not to do with Conte, unfortunately. It's to do with the PFA Team of the Year. And Harry Kane and Heung-min Son have both made the PFA Premier League Team of the Year for the 2021 season. So congratulations to Kane and Son. I thought I'd end this video on a positive note, seeing as there was a bit of breaking news there surrounding the PFA Team of the Year. Do you want to have a crack at what the team was?
Edison.
Yep.
João Cancelo.
Yep.
Ruben Diaz.
Yep.
Left back Luke Shaw.
Yep.
Is it another City centre back? Is it John Stones?
Yep.
Bruno?
Yep.
Kante?
No.
Bruno? Grealish?
No.
Centre mid? Gundogan?
Yep.
KDB?
Yep.
What's the formation here?
4-3-3.
Okay, and then Kane, Son?
Yeah.
Mahrez?
No.
Salah?
Yeah.
I thought I was going to go Salah, but I thought they've got so many City players, maybe Mahrez.
I know, that's the team. But congratulations to Kane and Son for making the EPFA Team of the Year for 2021. Well deserved, in my opinion. And they both had absolute brilliant seasons.
I'm sure they're both buzzing to you playing under Roberto Martinez or Sam Allardyce next year.
Well, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Hopefully we'll know more after the weekend on the new manager situation. But that is the breaking news. State of play. It looks more likely he says no than yes. Let us know in the comments below. Do you think Damasio is accurate in this reporting? Do you think Antonio Conte can still be our Spurs manager?
Do you think I will be consistent?
Is Slav going to make the weekend at this stage? He looks so depressed. Are you going to make
If anyone can cheer me
weekend?
up, please
Send Slav
get
some
in
love.
touch.
Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.
I'm not doing it today.